And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Naz Reid.
And over the last 10 games, he's been hitting the boards hard. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding, out there battling and fighting. It's great to see that kind of hustle.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Naz Reid out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Lakers, they've got Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jackson Hayes, and it's James in at the 4. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me.
Here we go.
What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Now here's McDaniels. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Conley. From deep, here's Doncic. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And so it's the Lakers with it, following the score by Minnesota. Stolen by Conley. Outside Edwards. Second chance effort. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Outside Reeves. Hachimura outside. Here's James. Uses the glass on the layup.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Conley passes to Reid. Outside McDaniels. Doncic against Conley to the inside. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
They throw good, Edwards. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. James outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Reid. That shot is off. Some solid defense from James. Lakers trail by 6. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Conley passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs. And of course there's Minnesota, only 2 spots back.
When I look at the Lakers, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now here's Hayes, still without a bucket. Outside Reeves. Hayes against Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Edwards looking it over. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Doncic. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. And here's Reeves outside. And again, the Lakers no good. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Finney-Smith checked in for Hachimura.
Timeout.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. 5th best, Minnesota.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
James finds Reeves. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's James. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. James has got his 2nd basket on the night.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Now here's Gobert. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Doncic outside. James outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 7. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. 7-point differential. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Now, here is James. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Dallas.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
The three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota leading by 7. Pass to Reed. And here's Edwards. Conley, a screen on Reeves. Here's Edwards. No good off the back of the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's Doncic. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. James outside. There's the triple. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Edwards. Over Reeves. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. 12 points for him.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Outside Finney-Smith. James outside. Hayes with a screen on Reed. For 3, James. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Outside Reed. Three-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go. Reed's got 6 points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Minnesota with the ball. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Reed can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's Doncic with a drive. Reed with the rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hayes, and Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. .105 left in the first quarter. Outside McDaniels. Let's go with a 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Pass to Reeves. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Here's Vincent. Off target from 3-point range. The Timberwolves lead by 5. To the middle. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Reeves. A 20-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
They get the rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. That shot off the mark.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Lynn in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Vincent. Lays it up and banks it in. Vincent's got his first bucket in this one.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Dillingham. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. The shot by Garza, no good. Lakers trail by 5. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD. Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Drives to the hoop. Here's Dillingham. No points so far. Pass to Shannon. Jacks up a 3. Goes back up. Dillingham, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
The Timberwolves have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Shannon. There's the 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Outside Finney-Smith. And here's Vanderbilt. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Shannon. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Here's Garza. And Reeves pulls it down. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Vincent. Knocks it loose. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Shannon. And that one's long. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Vincent outside. Here's Vanderbilt. Here's Lynn. He's scoreless. From deep, Reeves. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Shooting from a rock-solid base, that gives Austin just the added range he was looking for.
Here's Shannon. A 17-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
And he also made an impact at the defensive end, blocking 2 shots and contesting others.
Stolen by Vanderbilt. Left side Reeves. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Lakers trail by 3. Here's Vincent. Shot from the low post is good. Vincent's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
Here's Dillingham. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Shannon for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now Vincent. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Reeves. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Dillingham. Beyond the arc. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And here's Reeves outside. Dillingham with a rebound.
And his struggles have been apparent, unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Garza. Here's Shannon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in for Lynn. Hachimura comes in for Finney-Smith. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 5. This one for 3. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Reed finds Conley. And he's going for the... Oh! Rudy on the lob!
One of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Lakers trail by 4. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Misses, and you know he wants that one back. Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside McDaniels. Reed, a screen on Hachimura. Takes a 13-footer. McDaniels can't hit. The Lakers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Hachimura. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Here's Reed. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. James against Gobert. James, a freight train coming!
How many times have we seen LeBron do this take over a game, put up big scoring numbers, a bunch.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Reed. McDaniels from long range. Rebound, the Lakers.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them. Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Here's Edwards, following the score by Los Angeles. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Now here's Vincent. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Edwards for three. Rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Gabe Vincent taking 2 shots.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Control. They're thinking about the shot. Next time. Let's hear it for the participants.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that matchup with the Jazz, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
He's in the mood offensively, carving up the defense like Kenny carves up that tofurkey on Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Yeah, that's like tofu and turkey mixed together. I can't lie, I get into that.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the point.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Conley with the ball. Rebounded by LeBron.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. The 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. Fourth, the Lakers.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
The Lakers shooting a nice 50% for the game. Doncic passes to Hachimura. James deciding where to go with it. Hayes with a screen on Reed. And there's James from the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Conley. Doncic grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Set up!
Outside Reeves. From deep, here's Doncic. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 15 points.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Second in fast break points, and they're third in shooting percentage. That tells you this team's guards are setting up their bigs with some good looks, but also hitting some J's themselves.
And you got to commend the defensive effort. They are #1 in opponent field goal percentage because they play for one another on this end and take pride in shutting down whoever they play. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Elbow shot on the way. It's Hayes with the rebound.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Puts up a 3. And Luka cashes in from long distance.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
The 3, Conley. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
James outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. Takes a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. He's got 5.
When Reeves can get the ball inside, he's a pretty reliable scorer.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. That one goes. Count it. Conley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Pass to James. On the wing, Reeves. Hachimura outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Edwards. Strong drive by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Edwards against Reeves. Back to Doncic. Up and over Conley. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
One of the league's more reliable three-point shooters. Conley didn't always have that in his game, but he's lethal now.
Hachimura outside. And here's Doncic. Give him 20. 4 on the clock. Up and over Conley. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Los Angeles making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Mike Conley. Pass to Dillingham. And down it goes. 2 points. Dillingham's got 8.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Here's James. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Here's Dillingham. Outside Reed. Pass to McDaniels. 5 to shoot. For the lead. Reed can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Hits the trifecta. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Doncic. Luka against resistance.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Gobert up top. He's defended by Hayes. Pass to Alexander Walker. Picked by Gobert. 16 feet out. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. Again, Doncic missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Gobert. Now McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses the three. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. The shot by James, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Back to Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Reeves. No good from outside.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Fires in the triple.
Reeves keeping the defense honest there, knocking down that corner three.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Reed. Pass to McDaniels. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Ooh, poked away. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Doncic outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead. Outside McDaniels. James against Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
The last game was a close one. His success from the line really helped him secure the dub.
We've seen it so often. I mean, when you're talking close games, it typically comes down to free throw shooting. And he was on target from the stripe. And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for James. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Doncic outside. Outside Finney-Smith from behind the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Substitution, number 33, Leonard Miller.
Miller, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Garza. Lets the three fly. That one is off. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Connect in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
shooting for Minnesota, Terrence Shannon. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Ingles, he's checked in for Minot. He's off on the second.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by 1.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Shannon. Over Hachimura. On target from about 13 feet.
So wide open there, he said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
The Lakers shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Hachimura left side. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Pass to Garza. Here's Dillingham. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Connect, covered by Alexander Walker. Hachimura, the pass to Vanderbilt. Screen by James. Vincent. Garza grabs the board. Garza's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Vincent. And the bucket is good. The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Now James. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Minnesota with the ball. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Dillingham. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's James. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cams. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Shannon. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's James. The second effort. Always ready to do battle. James gets it to go.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Minnesota's shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Dillingham. From outside the arc. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Vanderbilt. Vincent outside. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land. Can't get it to drop. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Minnesota again missing. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
And so he's able to get one of two. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
And there's James from the arc. Edwards pulls it in.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. The Lakers lead by 5. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Edwards and stolen by Gobert. Here's Dillingham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Rui Hachimura. Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Greg, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Finney Smith comes in for Hachimura. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Finney Smith passes to Vanderbilt. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Shot from the top of the key. Yes! He nails it! Edwards has got 22.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And here's Hayes. And there's a 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Some changes for Los Angeles. James is checked in for Vanderbilt, and Hachimura has subbed in for Finney Smith. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Conley's checked in. Outside Edwards to take the lead. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic passes to James. Here's Hayes. Hachimura from long range. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Outside Reed. Conley, a screen on James. Pass to Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this 4th quarter. On the wing, Hachimura. James outside. Unloads from 13. Again, the Lakers.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley passes to Reed. Inside. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. Edwards got 10 points in just the second half. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the 4th. Hayes finds Reeves. Now here's Hachimura. The 3 ball. And Conley grabs the miss.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Reed, a screen on Doncic. For 3, Conley. James with the rebound. James has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hayes. And here's Hachimura. The jump hook. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Right side McDaniels. The game now all tied up.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Free throw no good for McDaniels. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. They get it back. Pass to James. Down low. Here's Reeves. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Cold-blooded by Austin Reeves. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
Edwards against Reeves. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Doncic against Conley. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Throws it up high and finished off by Hayes.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Doncic against Conley. Reed, a screen on Doncic. Conley goes in. Outside Reed. Fires for 3. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Here's Doncic. Outside Reeves. 4-3. And connects from downtown.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And Minnesota calls time here. 16 seconds left in the final quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. McDaniels can't hit. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
His first personal foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.